You're in the mix with magneticmag.com. Magneticmag.com.
What's up? Thank you guys for having me. My name is Nightmare, and this is my first time at Red Rocks today. And I've played in Colorado a few times, so I played Boulder once and Denver a couple times, and every time it's just insane. Colorado's crazy, and the fans are always amazing. So, I had fairly high expectations for Red Rocks from all the hype I've heard, and it definitely lived up to everything that I've heard about it. So it was fantastic. I mean, I think one of the main things that really helped me gain traction and start booking all these really cool shows and start working with producers who I really love is I just write a lot of music all the time. That's how I got into it. Is I wanted to be the best producer. I wasn't trying to be the best DJ in the world. I wanted to just obviously I focused really hard on having an amazing show, but just music and creating music has always been my passion, and so I always write a lot of music. And so I think that's something that's definitely helped me is every 3 weeks for the last 2 years pretty much I've been putting out a new track or a new song or a new remix or something. So I think just the constant release of new music kind of helped me really gain traction. And then I had tracks that were supported by some of the huge big DJs who I look up to, and then we got to work together. And so I got to release a track with Flosstradamus and Dylan Francis, and that kind of just having their support, they have such a big following, it helped me kind of gain traction. When I'm writing a song, I try not to think okay, I'm gonna make a dubstep song today, or I'm gonna make a trap song today. I just go into it and I'm gonna oh, I heard this jazz song and I was really inspired by some melody, or I heard this old Red Hot Chili Peppers record and it made me think of a really cool drum pattern that I want to try out. I grew up when I was riding to school, my dad was playing Pat Benatar and Janis Joplin and The Doors and Cream and Led Zeppelin and all that kind of stuff, really early years. Then I got more into early high school, middle school. I was loving Arctic Monkeys and Spoon and the Black Keys and Red Hot Chili Peppers and things like that. And then kind of near the end of high school, I heard of Girl Talk. I remember he was making mashups, and so it was he would take this old rock song and mix it with a cool hip hop vocal and mash it up, and that really inspired me too. And so that's kind of how I first got into producing, was doing mashups. For 4 years in high school, I took drum lessons and played drums, and I kind of had a guitar. I never took guitar lessons, but I would just learn songs I loved and things like that. So I've had a lot of formal training for piano, and I understand music theory really well. At this point, I don't play keys that often just because I don't really need to, but when I'm going into a song, I can go, oh, this song's in E minor, I know the chords that are gonna fit into this song, and I know exactly how to knowing theory definitely has made a huge difference, and just taking lessons and everything. I spent two years sitting in LA in my room with no shows and just working on music every single day of my life, and 4 years before that in college. So it's finally getting to actually share your music with the people who will appreciate it is probably the best part. Yo, what's up? This is Nightmare with Magnetic Magazine at Red Rocks. Thank you guys for coming out to support. I love every single one of you. We'll see you next time.
You're in the mix. You're in the mix with magneticmag.com. Magneticmag.com.